Hello again, everybody. It's Vinny Sandu here for the European Cricket Network with a match preview for match 13 of the Dream11 European Cricket Series, come to you from Kummerfeld in Germany. And the first match of Thursday sees SC Findorf taking on SC Europa. This game starts 7 a.m. GMT, which is 9 o'clock in Central Europe. It's 12:30 p.m. in India. You can catch all the action here, of course, on ECN. If you're in India, you can catch it on the Fan Code platform. And just a reminder, if you don't already, why don't you follow us on social media, because there's so much happening in the world of European cricket. Or you can follow me, Mr. Maximo. So it certainly will be a very interesting Thursday. This is what's coming up. We've got the final three preliminary games and then the 5th versus 6th Shield final. That 4th game is an hour later than usual. And let's have a look at the standings here. We've got Findorf just outside the final 4. We've got SC Europa clinging on to 4th place. So it's going to be a huge game here first up on Thursday. Of course, the final 4 qualify for finals Friday. And we're going to see who will win the championship on Friday afternoon there from Kummerfeld. Let's have a look at some likely lineups for the teams. And Findorf, they'll be led by their captain Hamid Wardak with Fakhar Ahmed behind the wickets, while for SC Europa, they'll be led by their opening batsman Sahel Darvesh with Mohsen Mohammed to be their wicketkeeper. And as always, why don't we have a look at Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch? And geez, it's going to be a huge game here for both these teams. Really, I've super highlighted for Findorf their Amar Khalid. Now, I love this guy. He faced 14 balls on Monday. He sent 8 of them over the boundary. So they might not have enough balls for him if he gets going in the 3 matches on the Thursday. And I just love the way he goes about his cricket. He's always got a smile on his face. He was one of the heroes of the ECL for me. So I love to watch him play. So I've super highlighted him for Findorf. I've also highlighted some other players for them, including Aziz Devotsi. He's coming off a half century and he's scoring over 2 a ball and looks really confident. So I like the way he's going about his cricket, as well as the opening batsman there, Shafqat Ashraf. He's another one of their batsmen. He's scoring over 200 strike rate. And so he'll be opening the batting, as I said, for them. Also, Rashad Mahmood. Now, he may not get a hit, but he's been pretty handy with his medium pace. He's a bit of an awkward customer with the ball. So let's see if he can get a couple of wickets, as well as perhaps chipping in with a few runs if he needs to. In the all-rounder stakes, I have gone for Farouk Amiri. Now, he's their go-to player. He's very valuable to them. I think he was probably the most consistent player in last year's ECL, of course, where they went all the way to the final. So they're no stranger to a late run, SC Findorf. Also there, I have highlighted their captain, Hamid Wardak. Now, I had to toss up between him and AB Shinwari from SCE, but I think Wardak's got the goods in this game. He'll open the batting, look to make some big runs, and I think that he can do that for his team. Also, they've got a bowling option there in Alex Knappman. Now, he was a bit wayward on Monday, but he did show some good pace. Hopefully, he can get the radar right. We've seen some wayward bowling, certainly in the tournament so far, so it's so important that the bowlers can be accurate and execute their plans. For SC Europa, well, I have super highlighted for them, actually, their captain, Sahel Darvesh. He's been pretty good for them so far. He's got a lot of responsibility for the health of their innings in this game. He'll open the batting, also perhaps chip in with a couple of overs. So let's see if he can lead his team to a very important victory. Also, they have highlighted their keeper, Mohsen Mohammed, as well as some bowling options there in Shabir Ahmed. Well, he's looked their most likely bowler, but he's got a big job to do if he's going to contain this powerful SC Findorf top 6, as well as another bowling option there in Ghulam Dage. Now, he is under a bit of a cloud. Now, if he doesn't play, you might want to select another bowler as your 3rd bowler, perhaps Manoharan from Findorf or Imran Khan Jr. as your 3rd bowler if you're playing some Dream11 cricket. And thanks again to Dream11 for their support of European cricket. Well, what can you say about these teams? So we've got Findorf, they're coming in with, you'd have to say, like, it was a sapping loss the other night on Monday. They blew 100 runs in the last 5 overs against PSV, and you don't see that very often. Whereas SC Europa, they pulled off a miraculous victory in the first game of Wednesday. So we've seen some upsets here, and that's what I love about T10 cricket. You can't say it's not entertaining, but in this one, I just couldn't see SC Findorf letting this slip. They've got their final 3 matches on the Thursday, and so I can see them definitely winning 2 of them. They've got a big showdown with their arch rivals KSV, so let's see how that one goes. But I think in this first game, SC Findorf, they'll be ready for action. They've got a very powerful lineup. I put Amar Khalid as my star player because I just can see him losing a lot more of our cricket balls there in Kummerfeld in northern Germany. So we hope you enjoy the game here on the European Cricket Network, and if you don't already, why don't you follow us at European Cricket? But for now, this is Vinny Sandu, Mr. Maximo for the European Cricket Network, saying enjoy the game, and we'll see you next time.